All right. This is my review for Avatar Season 2, Episode 2. One thing I realized about this episode is this. And here's the thing. Obviously, if you're online, if you're on YouTube, whatever you may be, you're going to see some thoughts from other people. So I got to mention this. I haven't seen so much negativity. And here's the thing. I understand it. I completely understand it. Especially when they have something so amazing as Aang, the last Avatar movie that everyone's gonna see soon. Um, and they have the Avatar series. It's just so good. So it's gonna pale in comparison when you have this live action that it's just not in its best form and it doesn't have the real creators by its side. So that's why you're gonna it's not gonna be up to par. But I already know from the first season. I said, okay, maybe if they keep making more seasons, and I believe they are finishing the whole thing, hopefully it'll get better. And what I will say is, this season, so far, it's not. I don't think it is not. I don't think it's better than the first season so far. It's only the second episode. I gotta give it some more time. But here's the thing. I'm choosing to watch it. I'm choosing to watch it because I love Avatar and I love the characters and I just want to see them in live action, even if it's not that good. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this is the best show in the world, but there's parts of it that I really do enjoy. I like to see in live action. And this is what I'm going to say about this episode. This is why I really want to even do this review about this episode, is because this was the first episode of the live action series, I think, or at least the live action series in this season 2, that I actually felt I connected with. And here's why. Aang and Toph speak to each other straight without nothing crazy happening for like I feel like it was 4 minutes straight. That does not happen in this show. Okay, that's the biggest problem with the show is that it rushes everything. Everything is rushed. They don't give us 10 episode seasons. They give us like 8 or 7 episode seasons, which is retarded. And they they rushing. They're rushing because I don't understand. They have the money. They see the metrics. They see the fans rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and they still rush. These seasons should have been like 15, at least 15 episodes, at least 15. If they want to go less than that, maybe 12, but at least 15 episodes so they can actually take their time. I wouldn't even be mad if they did 20, but I know they don't even make long stuff like that anymore nowadays. But the point is, him having a 5 minute conversation with Toph Beifong, I was locked in. I was like, wow, it's actually good because the characters are being developed. Even though I've seen the animated series and I don't really need them developed that much, I watched the first season with my mom, who didn't watch the animated season like me and my little brother. She enjoyed it, but what I'm saying is, people who watch the animated series, this stuff that we could, this stuff, this because they're rushing so fast. People who watch the animated series, we know how much they're rushing, so it kind of messes with our mind a little bit when they're mixing and mashing all this stuff. So if you haven't seen it, maybe you like it a little bit more. But the point is, this episode, when Toph and Aang were talking for like literally, it felt like 4 minutes straight, and I was so happy because I was like, oh my god, wait, is this actually a show? Is this actually a show happening right now? Is actually two characters talking for an extended period of time, and no crazy cuts, and it's like we're really actually digging into the characters and why they want certain things they want, and why they need certain things they need, and who they are, and like I'm like, yo, I was loving that moment, even though I already knew it from the animated series. I was like, this is great, and the actress they got to play as Toph Beifong is so good that I'm like, I'm locked in now. Like I want to see more Toph. Like now Toph's like my favorite character. Like even in the series, nah, I don't want to go into that territory yet, but all I'm gonna say is, as far as the live action is concerned, Toph is like my favorite right now. Like I just off of this one episode, the actress is so good. The way she talks just reminds me of Toph, and her voice, everything. I think the casting was absolutely perfect. So I can't wait to see more of her. I'm definitely gonna finish the series. But the point is, we need more moments like that. This series, they're rushing so fast to the finish line, like they have the money, they have the fans. So I don't know why they choosing to rush. This is probably why the creators left because they're rushing so fast, and they do not have to rush. The fans are here waiting. Some of them are leaving because they're like, this is trash. But I'm staying because I'm like, I just want to watch. I want to see these characters go through certain things, and I want to be there with them, and I want to give the show a full chance. And they just need more moments like that. Because when I had that 4 minutes of like just two characters talking, that's when I really realized what this show has been doing. It's it's trying to hit all these points in the animated series so fast that you don't get time to spend with these characters. This is my problem with Sokka and Suki's relationship. I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. This is the first episode when Suki and Suki and well, I'm forgetting the name now. How can I forget Sokka's name? Suki and Sokka were actually having a conversation a little bit before they ran into what's the names, uh, Ty Lee. But the point is, they're rushing the relationships, they're rushing the romance, all this type of stuff. So you don't respect it when it happens. So if they don't rush, I think the show would be received so greatly, so much greatly. Even if they said, hey, we can't do 3 seasons, we can do, let's say, instead of 3 seasons, let's do 6 seasons, right? And they said, okay, we only could give you guys 6 episodes, and even though Aang is already aged up, okay, even if they give us 6 episodes, and I know I said I wanted more, but let's say, even if they had to give us less episodes and take more time, like say each episode was like an hour and 30 minutes, like something like House of the Dragons or Game of Thrones or something. I feel like people would really respect that. These episodes are already like an hour, which is awesome, but like what they're doing in that time is they're rushing so much that you don't get the time to feel the characters. You don't get the time to feel for the Avatar. But this time I really got to feel for Toph and I really got to feel for Aang. And I was like, I want to see this relationship grow. I want to see her teach him. Like I'm excited now. So that's all the show really needs. They just need to take their time. I don't think this is a terrible show per se. It's just that they're rushing so much that you don't get to really feel it. Like the people we really got time with, we got time for Zuko. I'm glad they took time for Zuko's story a little bit here, and for Toph and Aang. But other than that, most of the time they just rush everything. Um, but I will say once again, the action is great. Action scenes are great, so that's awesome as well. Um, the only thing that I had a actually no, I'm not gonna say that. It ended up working. I was gonna say the only thing I had a problem with was when they started fighting Azula. It seemed like the town disappeared. There was no people in the town. But then eventually you get to see people hiding in the corner and stuff. But I think it would have been cool to have more extras or more background people in that moment when she's like destroying big buildings. Like who might have got taken out. Like they've already shown us in the series that people get taken out really brutally. So they should have just done it if they're gonna do it. If they're gonna go there, just go for it. Go for the gusto. Show us people getting taken out and Avatar seeing how crazy Azula is. Like don't hide from it. Like someone must have been in that building. But it's cool. But I'm excited, and I hope they at least try to take their time a little bit more because I don't like watching something that feels like it's just speed racing. Even though I know the information, which is why I give them a big pass because I already know so much that happens. So I'm filling in the blanks as we go. It's just like it's annoying when they're just rushing so fast. So we'll see. But I am enjoying this episode way more than last episode, and yeah, like I said, even part of what I had with the last episode too was that Sokka and Suki relationship was rushed so much that it like took away from the episode for me. But I feel like they're starting to take their time a tiny bit. So we'll see if they keep doing that. They probably won't because the seasons are too short. I'm pretty sure this season is 7 episodes. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this one's only 7, and I think the last one was like 8. If I'm wrong, then the last one was 9 and this one's 8. All I know is this one's at least 1 episode short. So that made me not happy as soon as I started it, but I'm here for it. I'm an Avatar fan. I'm here for it, and I can't wait for the animated movie for everyone to see it. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, I hope they change. They're not gonna change their mind. They're not gonna change their mind, but I hope something, a stroke of luck, something that they say, let's put in the movie theater for 1 week and make $24 million or whatever, and they'll be surprised. I just don't understand. Like, and you know what? You know what I was gonna do the other day? That was stupid, but I didn't do it. I feel like I still might do it though, cause maybe they'll see it. They won't. I was thinking about messaging the Avatar creators on Instagram or something, and I just want to ask them. I was just gonna be like, since you own, I gotta look up the rights. I'm not completely sure if they own certain things, but they should own Avatar. I don't. Maybe they signed a deal in the beginning where they don't fully own it. But if they fully own Avatar, I want to ask them this: when you do your future animated movie deals, can you please put in the contract that you need a theatrical release is non-negotiable? Can they do that? Like Christopher Nolan or something. Just you have the power. People want to see your work, dude. So I just want to message them and be like, yo, did you not put that in the contract for Avatar Aang, like the last Airbender? Did you not do that? Like, what happened? Like, did you give them? You should have some power. Make that part of the contract. But he's not gonna. They're not gonna respond to me. But I was thinking about this message. I just really wanted to be in the theater. It's so amazing. Um. Uh. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. And what I will say is this. I have to say this about it too. The if you're on the internet, it kind of sucks in a way because that movie is like totally spoiled for so many people. If you are an Avatar fan and you see Avatar stuff coming up, people made edits with it and stuff when it was leaked, and it's like I get it. People wanted to be in movie theaters, but like imagine the people who didn't. A lot of people didn't see it. I took so long, but the point is when stuff starts getting spoiled for you, you kind of just want to go see something because it just keeps being spoiled. So I kind of understand a lot of people who checked it out. But I hope it goes in the theater. I really do. I really do. And I can't wait to share my full review and thoughts with everyone when it actually releases. I definitely want to watch it again. And I hope it's in the theaters. I want to enjoy with fans. And I know I'm gonna keep crushing this same point, but I just dang. Wait till you guys see that movie. It's gonna be amazing. They didn't even drop a trailer. They didn't drop a trailer and it dropped in like 3 weeks. Oh my! I didn't even think about that. Oh my god! I might have to do a separate video. I might have to do a separate video just on that. I can't believe that. I didn't even think about that. There's no trailer. I gotta look it up. Is there actually no trailer for that movie and it comes out in like less than 3 weeks? I might be wrong. I might have to double check. But if I'm right, what are they doing? Why are they not promoting this movie? Oh my god. But that's pretty much it. Stay Joe, know the name, spread love and light, and let's sign off. The Slash.